the night that they raised their second consecutive Stanley Cup banner. Here's Rinzel, his shot. Korpisalo wanted to kick it out. It stays trapped in the pad. Along the near side, the Bruins dig it free. Pastrnak sent it out in front. Geekie was all by himself. And now the long drive from Zadorov. He's disgusted with himself. This is his 19th year in the league. Matt Grzelcyk, his long shot in and out of the glove of Korpisalo. Foligno shoots. Korpisalo the save. There's a rebound available. Janot knocked down by Green. Foligno shoots, and Korpisalo with a blocker. Nazar looking for it. Hustadinov crashes in. Up top, Lindholm shoots. That sinker kicked out of there by Soderblom. Bedard trying to take advantage. Centered. Bruins got a stick on it. And now Middlestad counters. A lead for Arvidsson. Arvidsson pulls, drags. Got around Levchinov. Centered. Middlestad shoots. He scores! Casey Middlestad gets it started in the home opener. Bruins 1, Blackhawks nothing.
Bruins make a change in the neutral zone. I understand you want certain matchups, but it wasn't the time to go. And it looked like Chicago was going to get a scoring chance with numbers coming across the blue line. It did not happen. Bruins do enough defensively to create the turnover, and then they get in motion in the offensive zone. Victor Arvidsson had a breakaway last night. You were hoping he was going to bury that one. It was denied. He makes a nice little stop-and-go move, hesitation move. Able to...
Lindholm to Pastrnak. With a guy in his hip, sent it up top. Peak shoots. Soderblom the save. Rebound sent through. Blackhawks brought him in on a tryout. They signed him to a one-year, $1 million deal. This shot coming in from the right half wall, taken in by Korpisalo. Here's Bedard. He'll bang it back at the net. Oh, big check delivered behind the net. Zadorov. And this one, Bedard rips in and scores. Bedard got free at the top of the circle, and he rifles it by Korpisalo. Bruins 1, Blackhawks 1.
I don't know if it was indecision or just was going to pass it and didn't think he had a play, and all of a sudden the puck turns over. Makes a big hit right there. But now there's a seam pass available. Bruins trying to take away the middle of the ice. Bedard went right through the top of the paint. Now he gets lost in coverage.
Dish it ahead. Flipped out by Fraser Mitten. And Mitten with a little space to the circle. That changeup stopped by Soderblom. Played a couple of seasons of college hockey at Michigan. 13th overall, he was taken by the Blackhawks in the draft. Puck sent in, they score! This one ramps up, and Crevier tucks it in behind Korpisalo.
And I thought they were going to blow this play dead. Right there, there's the early jump by Eyssimont. And I think this puck may have deflected a little bit of Janot. I mean, both he and Bedard, talking about Eyssimont, on the move before the puck was actually dropped. They let the play continue.
Up the wall, Arvidsson. Bedard. Crevier shoots, kicked out by Korpisalo. McAvoy across, Yoki Harju, his shot sails to the glass. Eyssimont playing in an elevated role with Janot and Mitten. Eyssimont shoots, fired, they score! Tanner Janot just off the right post. His first as a Bruin. Bruins 2, Blackhawks 2.
The Bruins starting to pick it up the pace, starting to think the game a little quicker. That means you're going to move a little quicker. You're going to find some open people a little quicker, and you're going to make better decisions. There you go, take it back to where they made 2-3 passes in a row, led to a scoring chance. Then they started to spend some time in the offensive zone. Charlie McAvoy led a rush, not once but twice. And even in the middle of a line change, you're able to keep pressure in the offensive zone. A couple of good looks, and all of a sudden, you got the lead.
Geekie walks in, shoots. Soderblom the save. He was able to walk into a great shooting position.
We'll take a look at Boston's opportunity here. This is what we're talking about. Looking everybody off. I mean, that's between the hash marks. Point.
For a second, it looked like that was the shift you were talking about. Sent out in front, and Rinzel stopped by Korpisalo.
And then Chicago able to activate their D, beat the Bruins back up the ice. Rinzel comes late. Nice little pass play. 2-3 good passes.
Bruins start with possession. Pasternak catches. Power play looking for its first shot on goal of the night. Sent across, fought for, they score! I think it might have been Elias Leno, backdoor, who swept it by a fallen Soderblom. A power play goal. Bruins 3, Blackhawks 2.
Oh, net, they can't defend against you guys when you attack the net from close range. This isn't a tape-to-tape pass. It's defended by Murphy with his skates, but the puck's still available. Attack the net from close range. And Lindholm just able to reach in and hammer this puck before Soderblom could get that pad across, before Murphy could make a point.
Here's McAvoy, walks in, Geeky centers, Lindholm shoots, Soderblom the save. The puck wouldn't settle for Pasternak. Lindholm shoots, Soderblom kept it out of there.
Bruins pushing hard to extend the lead here. Tail end of the 5-on-4 now. Again, plays close to the net. Lindholm had to take that off his backhand first. And by doing so, that allows just enough time for Soderblom.
Middlestad, he opened the scoring for the Bruins. Teravainen scoops it up. He'll head up, he's got numbers. Levchinov drops. Burakovsky shoots, he scores! Walked right down the gut. Bruins 3, Blackhawks 3.
Just talked about details with a 3-2 lead. There, we get the defense during the rush. Now Burakovsky, he's the third forward. He's coming late. I mean, generally it's the defenseman that's coming late.
McAvoy, center deflected. Janot, hack it away. Soderblom down. Now McAvoy. He'll wheel his way over the spoke B. Feeds to Corrali. McAvoy shoots. Soderblom the save. Bedard, Levchinov. Grabbed far side, centered out in front. Bertuzzi down. And Korpisalo with the left leg.
Get in on the stick side. Bruins do enough along with Korpisalo to not allow that. And then
he was wide open. Mitten, 2-on-1, maybe 3. Mitten centered. Soderblom won't stop with the right leg on Janot.
The Bruins retrieve the puck, and in transition, they get numbers themselves. I thought Janot was going to elevate this puck on the pass from Mitten.
He'll crisscross to the far circle. Rinzel centers. Korpisalo, what a save on Nazar.
Here's the second one on the same player. I mean, this is just impressive stuff by the Bruins goaltender. You talk about giving your team a chance to win.
Look out here, it's going to be a 2-on-0. Bedard and Nazar. Bedard walks in, shoots. Korpisalo flashed up the glove.
Over the top, and then Bedard on a breakaway.
Zadorov pins him in the corner. And it squirts to Mitten. He's going to have a long 2-on-1 with Geeky. Mitten, game on his stick, walks in, shoots, he scores! Bruins win! Fraser Mitten, the game winner in overtime, and the Bruins win back-to-back to start the regular season.
Was just fantastic. I mean, that's a great defending play by Zadorov. Chicago, they're too deep. Mitten reads it nicely. His timing was good. And then the confidence not to defer to the veteran. I mean, if you're going to allow me to improve my angle, you're going to allow me to get to the dot and overplay the pass, I'm taking the shot, and it's a beauty. Block aside inside that far post to win it in OT. Wow. That's a huge 2 points for Boston right there. What a way to start the season.
What a huge team-building moment. One of the things Brick talked about, late stages of the game. So the Bruins victorious 4-3 in OT. They win the home opener. They're 2-0 to start the season.